Hi guys, it's Melissa in Minnesota. Thank you so much for joining me today. This video has been requested by a couple of my viewers. It is a deodorant review. It is deodorants that I have used, fails, and also the ones that I absolutely love. I have two favorites that I discuss in this video, and they are the ones that I can never ever do without again. This is a video that I have been working on since I became gluten-free in 2013. That was July 2013 is when I realized it went to topical products, body care, makeup, everything like that. That's when I went through. I started pretty much purging everything that I had that was not gluten-free or questionably gluten-free in my house. Everything had to go. Almost 4 years. So I want to share with you guys what I found out within the time frame that I started looking at all my beauty products and eliminating gluten first of all, but then certain ingredients within my products. I will discuss some of the ingredients that you want to steer clear of, ones that are really good for you that you want to look for in products, and then I go through the products, the deodorants that I have. At the very end of this video, I do a face of the day in case you're wondering what I am wearing. I kind of do that now because I do get questions quite often, but yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day and I hope you enjoy this video. Let me go ahead with what you're looking for in a deodorant. Number one priority for me is gluten-free. You guys know that. That's, if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I am super sensitive to gluten. The chemicals are the next things that are important to me, and most standard deodorants contain parabens, phthalates, petroleum, and these are carcinogens and they disrupt the glands or hormones. The second thing that you want to avoid is aluminum. That is found in a lot of antiperspirant deodorants, and it ties to cancer. It stops the body from sweating. And the skin is our largest organ, so we need to sweat. So when you can't sweat, you're building up all those toxins in your system, and your body can't release those. Which I will go back to a story that I've mentioned in past videos, where a neighbor friend and I, when we're walking, she mentioned that under her arms were dark, and I told her, I said that happened. That was the way I was before I went gluten-free, but it's not only the gluten-free issue, but when I started using natural deodorants and I stopped using all those chemicals that stopped my body from doing what it naturally should, using natural deodorants with natural ingredients, essential oils, nothing that was harsh. My skin under my arms is the same color as the rest of my body now. I do not have that dark underarm issue anymore, and I'm not afraid to wear tank tops because I don't have, I mean, seriously, it was like 4 times, I'm a light-skinned person, 4 times darker under my arms, and it was just, I mean, it looked like there was a shadow underneath, or I needed to shave all the time, and that wasn't the case. So I know that they say it's not tied to, but you think about all the chemicals that are going under your arms and the rise in breast cancer, and just, you know, I link those things together. It's what I think. Everyone has a different way of thinking, and that's fine. But, you know, I think there's a connection to that. Personally, I do. So I want to get rid of those things that are in my products. So anyway, by getting rid of the aluminum, then your body's able to sweat. Natural deodorants contain ingredients to decrease smell only, and there are no antiperspirants. The smell comes from bacteria. So with natural deodorants, they use things like lemon oil, orange, tea tree, which is natural antibacterial properties, and they also use products or ingredients such as baking soda, arrowroot powder. That is one thing that seems to be fine. Cornstarch is another ingredient that seems really safe, and I don't think any of the deodorants, maybe a few, might have cornstarch in them. But I will say, and this is personal experience, when I first switched over from natural deodorants, I did notice that once I started using them, my body seemed to, because it was still detoxing, maybe got used to that deodorant a little too much, and then I noticed that it wasn't as effective as it should be. So then I started doing a little research online, and I found out that you can actually do what they call a pit detox. And because because your body is releasing all those toxins and your chemistry is changing. I found that using apple cider vinegar as a detox method under my arms, and I was doing this probably in the beginning once a week. Now I maybe do it once a month, or whenever I think that, especially in the summer when my body seems to be sweating a little more, I will do this, and my deodorant will very much work effectively again. Now that's just the ones. I will show you guys the ones that are extremely effective, and I don't have to do that. So that could be why I'm down to once a month for the apple cider vinegar detox. But the apple cider that I use this for a ton of different things I've mentioned in past videos, anywhere from sunburn treatments, which I do not burn very often. I try to eliminate the sun, or I use sunscreen now. But this is the Bragg's Organic Raw Unfiltered Apple Cider Vinegar with the Mother. It's unpasteurized and it's naturally gluten-free. It should say with the mother is the enzymes of the apple. So there are actually apple pieces in here. So you would shake it up every time you want to use it because it is going to settle. Salad dressings, anything like that, toner, it works. Google it, guys. There are so many benefits. Pick this up, and it's just a great product to have. A natural way to metabolize your weight. I will say that, and I know that from experience. It will keep my weight within 1 or 2 pounds. I am not fluctuating all over the place anymore. So I will say that when you transition from a conventional deodorant to an antiperspirant, or an antiperspirant to a natural deodorant, it can be a process. Try the detox method. I will say that that you may in the beginning have to dilute the apple cider vinegar with water. I did 50-50 in the very beginning when I was doing it every week, and because the acidity level in the apple cider vinegar could be too strong for you. But now I use it full strength. I do it probably once a month, and I don't have an issue with that. I kind of do it just to detox naturally, not even that my deodorant's not even working anymore. But continuing on, another thing that you're going to want to avoid is talc. One of the products I mentioned does contain talc, but we will get into that. But that is tied to cancer. That is one of those products that I do my best to avoid. I have eliminated some of my makeup products. Too Faced is one of them because the first ingredient of any of their powders and shadows are talc, and I eliminate that. The deodorant that I'm going to mention is a very effective one, but I would prefer to get away from that, and I am. I will not repurchase it because I have found other things that work just as well. Some other ingredients that most antiperspirants and deodorants that are on your shelves in the stores contain, there's propylene glycol. That's linked to increased chance of allergies and immunotoxicity. There's aluminum, which I discussed, that leads to cancer and possibly Alzheimer's disease. Formaldehyde, that's a carcinogen. That's what they use to preserve things with. And I just, you know, all I think of is 7th grade science experiments on frogs in jars, and the smell of that and thinking that goes under my arms. No, no, no. Parabens, they cause an imbalance with body hormones, which as women, you know, you think about how many women you talk to and how they talk about their bodies fluctuating and their periods aren't regular, and they have all these different hormone issues. That's something that yeah, don't want to go there. There's also a increased risk chance of breast cancer, and has been found in biopsy tissue, which is related to breast cancer. Phthalates is another ingredient you will find also found in plastics. It leads to infertility and hormone imbalance. There's antibacterial substances, which, you know, they're not natural antibacterial substances like tea tree or lemon, but they are artificial synthetic ingredients, and those have been banned in many states. They're banned in soaps. They affect your immune system. They're also known as endocrine disruptors, which they disrupt your hormones, which can cause cancerous tumors, birth defects, and other developmental disorders. So that covers the no nasty ingredients you do not want. You want essential oils. You want natural ingredients that help with odor and wetness, like arrowroot powder, cornstarch, baking soda, if you can tolerate that. Those are things you want to look for when you're looking for a natural deodorant. So the first thing, I'll just go ahead and put my fails out there. I don't have the product anymore because they were fails, but I had purchased them off of their websites individually or off of Vitacost. And just to let you guys know, all the links for all the information that I mentioned will be posted down below. from Kiss My Face, and it was the Liquid Rock deodorant. It was a roll-on deodorant. I had purchased those from Vitacost, so they would be my Vitacost hauls. First time that I purchased that product, I liked it. It was pretty effective for me, and I don't remember the date that I actually purchased those, but I used that product up. I was really enjoying that. That was like one of the first deodorants that I tried that, you know, said that it was gluten-free. But then I purchased another one, and I know that they changed the packaging. They said they did not change the formula. That was even written on the packaging, and that was not the case. It just did not work for me anymore. It was one of those things where if I applied it once, I was applying it twice, 3 times a day, and I don't want to do that. But you don't want to be applying that 3 times a day, because even though I'm a stay-at-home mom, sometimes I'm running errands, and I don't want to go into a store after I realized that my deodorant failed. And that's what happened with Kiss My Face. The next product that I purchased was a deodorant from North Coast Organics. This was another fail for me. I got a sample pack because I didn't want to try a full pack just because of the experience that I had with the Kiss My Face. There are 4 people in my household, and each one of us used one. They didn't work for anybody in my house. They didn't work for me, my husband, my 11-year-old son. They didn't work for him. My 14-year-old son, they were just awful. I do not recommend those, which is why it was a fail. So with that being said, I just want to let you guys know, this is all my personal opinion of products that I have tried. Everyone has a different favorite or fail. This was my fail. So I want to put that out. Just all opinions expressed in my videos are mine. They are what I experienced. So just want to let you guys know. But so those were the 2 fails, the Kiss My Face and the North Coast Organics. Another one that was a fail before I get into the ones that I really like, Desert Essence. Their products are on the solid deodorant form, but they are a clear, almost like a waxy form of deodorant. Those did not work for odor protection. Those did not do anything for wetness protection, which again, they are deodorants, not antiperspirants. But as far as controlling odor, some of those I actually think made odor worse. Even though that I tried doing the detox method, I could not get that to work for me. So that was a fail. I did not care for those organic sticks. None of the fragrances worked for me. Again, my 11-year-old was using those. They did not work for him, because when I find they don't work for me, since he's just developing, getting him in the motion of doing that, they did not work for him. And so, yeah, that was a definite fail as well. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get into the deodorants that I have. I will start with the ones that ones that I'm using now, but I will not repurchase them. They are great. First priority being gluten-free. But if you're looking at those ingredients and you're starting to realize that these may be not certain ingredients you want to use, then you can avoid those. Don't send me nasty comments down below going, well, you really shouldn't worry about that. But you know, it is what it is. Everyone, again, has their own values, their own ingredients that they are really concerned about. And so yeah, this is just my personal experience. The first product that I have is Tom's. This is the 24-hour wetness protection natural deodorant. This is an antiperspirant and a deodorant for women. I have the unscented. It is available in natural powder and fresh meadow. I'm reading the information that I was able to gather. The ingredient they have in it that I do not care for is talc. This product does contain talc. It is very effective in odor control and wetness protection. So if you're looking for that, this would be the product that you would want. It is gluten-free, but because of the talc, this is not something that I would want to repurchase again. And I'm not too sure about, they talk about on their website that they use recycled aluminum, and I'm not sure exactly what that is. They say it's from a mineral bauxite. So again, that's another iffy ingredient that I'm not too sure about. And I even said when I first purchased this in my Vitacost haul, if you're trying to avoid certain ingredients, and this was not my first choice, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to use this too much, and I don't. I use it for special occasions where I know I'm going to be in a gymnasium full of people and I can't afford my deodorant to fail. But I want to say the next deodorants that I am showing you guys, I don't have any issue with them failing. They are a one and done. Do not have to reapply, no matter whether I get up in the morning, I'm doing homestead gardening and shoveling and scooping, cleaning out poultry areas. You know, you get hot and sweaty, and then, you know, maybe later on I'm doing anywhere between 3 to 6 mile walk with the ladies in my area. And I don't have to worry about reapplying my deodorant, or if a breeze comes through, am I going to knock the person next to me down? You know, that's the deodorant. Those are the ones that you went to and you got off the shelf, but I don't have all the harmful chemicals. This one is a little on the iffy list, so I want to put that out there for you guys. But the website does say that it is, let's see, made entirely from ingredients derived from plants and minerals that meet our standard stewardship model for safe, effective, and natural. Naturally dry antiperspirant, contains a wetness protection ingredient made from recycled aluminum, which was originally derived from the natural mineral bauxite ore. The product also contains antimicrobial olive leaf extracts, 100% natural fragrance, and is free of artificial preservatives and ingredients. And then, of course, like I said, it would be a gluten-free product. Let me show you guys. I forgot to show you. This is a white form. You do not have to worry about this coming off on like grays or blacks or anything. I don't have any issue with it transferring or leaving that mark. But this is a solid white deodorant, more of a, and I'm just going to say more of a powdered type of deodorant. Going to the next product that I have, I do not have one, but it is one of those that is one that I would repurchase if I didn't have favorites right now, but it is the Nourish Organic deodorant. I will post a picture. The Nourish Organic deodorant, they have two formulas. They have an organic stick deodorant, which I tried in the very beginning, did not care for that. That is a formula like this Tom's, which is more oils. The Nourish Organic version like that did not work for me, did not work for odor, did not work for wetness, but it is a deodorant. Deodorants are not meant to keep you from sweating. So I did send them an email when they first came out with their cream formula, and I said, hey, this is what was going on. I did not care for your solid stick. I would really like to try the cream version and see if it works better. And I believe it was Joe at Nourish Organic. They actually said, okay, do you want to try one? We will send you a product to try. They did. I love the cream formula. The cream formula is absolutely amazing. It worked for odor. I tell you it worked for wetness, but that's my personal experience. The scent I got was geranium, and it was fantastic. It was a different scent. Not many companies do geranium scent, and I really, really like that. It is one that I would repurchase. However, I did find, since it's a cream, it has all the little holes at the top. One little pump was enough to do 2 underarms. You know, you would think but it was just, it ended up being too much. And, you know, so then you would have to kind of rub it in. And it seemed a little more kind of like the ones that I didn't want to have that you rubbed in with your under your arms. I prefer a stick formula. So, you'll hear that later on when I discuss another deodorant. So that was the only issue that I had with that style of deodorant, but other than that, it was great. It had cornstarch, rice bran, silica, and it was very low in baking soda. So it did contain baking soda, but it was one of those that was low in baking soda. So I really like that. They have good for you ingredients. They have acai, aloe vera, baking soda, coconut, rice bran, shea butter, vitamin E, which is a gluten-free form of vitamin E. So I want to put that out there. I did have a link about tocopherol acetates and vitamin E, whether or not it was safe. I will put that below. Again, that's an older video, so the video quality is not very good, but the message is very good. The information that I got, and I had notes like this, just pages after pages for that video. So, but the organic deodorant, the cream form, it is organic and effective, aluminum-free deodorant cream. It keeps you dry and fresh from morning to night, which it did. It was not one of those that I had to reapply. It had odor and wetness protection ingredients, and it was in the original stick form. So it's like a stick, but again, it had the holes in the top. I'm not sure if I think I had empties. I will try to link that video for the empties and let you guys see that as well. You can go to their website and purchase them individually, like the Toms or the Nourish Organics. You can purchase the deodorant for them, or on Vitacost. And I'm not sure if iHerb carries it. I'm sure iHerb carries Toms. I'm not sure if they carry Nourish Organic. Again, I have referral codes, coupon codes, all that's linked down below that you guys can check that out. The Nourish Organic is USDA organic. It is Leaping Bunny approved. It's gluten-free, and it's also vegan. All except for the solid deodorant for Nourish Organic, but that didn't work for me, but I just want to put that out. It did not, it contained beeswax, so that was not vegan. So I want to clarify that. The next thing that I have is the Toms, another Toms. This is 24-hour odor protection, long-lasting deodorant. Not an antiperspirant, but a deodorant. This is the Wild Lavender. Of course, lavender is my favorite scent. I have tried the apricot, and I actually have 2 of those. Toms Long Lasting. This is a very, it's clear. It's going to be a clear deodorant, a little more on the wetter side, if that makes sense, whereas this is a drier formula, and it is white. This, you can definitely tell, is a product that contains more oils in it, and I really like both of those. My husband is on his 2nd or 3rd one of these, and he really likes this in the Maine Wood Spice. I think I picked up one of those in one of my previous Vitacost hauls. This says on the packaging, no aluminum. The effective line of long-lasting aluminum-free deodorant sticks uses odor-fighting hops and the mineral zinc to provide 24-hour protection to help keep you feeling fresh throughout the day. So this is definitely one of those that works. And I do not have to reapply this, however, versus a drier formula, which I will get into for another deodorant that I have coming up. This will give you almost, even though it's not getting on your clothes, it's more of a wet feeling when you apply it, even though it's a solid, but it contains a lot of oils. I like the smell of these. They work really well, so I would repurchase this. I do have, like I said, this is the lavender. I have 2 apricot. I think my son is using one of those, so I must have another one in backup. But I would really recommend these, and I like this. So yes, that's a definite repurchase because the ingredients are a little better as well. It does contain water, aloe, and then whatever the essential oil is in it. So very few ingredients, and I like that. On to the next deodorant that I have. This one is one that I will repurchase. It's a deodorant. It is not an antiperspirant, but I find I do sweat less with this. I even worked out with this, and I was doing, I don't know if you guys are familiar with T25. It is a 30-minute hard cardio workout. It goes anywhere from strength training to cardio, to just a milder exercise, but you're doing a lot of weightlifting in some of those videos, and it is 30 minutes of intense core exercises. And I was wearing this. I did not have an issue with smells or anything. This is the EO brand. You guys have heard me mention EO products before. This has been in numerous videos. I don't even know what number of bottle that I am on with this. I think in my one of my last videos, I mentioned I was going to try to use up the deodorants I have and not buy this anymore. This is a new one. I had to repurchase this one. It is one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. I will continue to repurchase this, even though some of my other deodorants work just as well. It is an amazing product. But the EO products uses all essential oils, natural ingredients. They're non-GMO, plant-based formulas. They are certified gluten-free, which is one thing that I really look for. They are cruelty-free with the Leaping Bunny approved. There's a little bunny on the bottom. This is an organic deodorant, all day fresh. This is in the scent lavender. I kept mentioning there were 3. There's a citrus and a vetiver. That is a plant smell, kind of like lavender. But They do have a tea tree on their actual website, so if you're looking for that. None of my stores seem to carry that, and I don't even think that's on Vitacost. So it could be, but I haven't seen it. I only saw the 3 cents, and then my local store carries the 3 cents that I just mentioned. But this is no aluminum salts, no propylene glycol, and no zinc salts. I absolutely love this. It's a highly effective deodorant. Again, it's not an antiperspirant, but I do think this controls a little bit of wetness. I just want to put this out. This is not EOS. This is EO products, and they also have what they call an Everyone line. And you guys have seen me with the big 32 ounces of the lotions or the soaps, so they do have that line. So I want to look that up for you guys. It says Everyone products are quality natural body care products made for every body and priced for every budget. They come in larger sizes and many have versatile uses like 3-in-1 lotions and soaps. Everyone products are perfect for everyone in the family. They are non-GMO, plant-based formulas made with ingredients responsibly sourced from around the world. Just like EO, but the formulations are simpler. EO, which is the EO products, is a luxurious line of products that promote mind, body, spirit, and well-being. So they do have essential oils, higher professional quality shampoos, conditioners. I have tried some of those and they really are good. And the formulations are more complex than Everyone, and our signature blends reflect 20 years of experience working with essential oils and botanical actives. The EO brand allows us to use rare and exotic fragrances and ingredients, because like one of the shampoos is like hibiscus and there's coconut, so they're a little more fancier ingredients. Both brands feature 100% natural pure essential oils. EO stands for essential oils, and we never have and never will use synthetic fragrances. So I want to put that out there for you guys. The products are vegan. The only ones that are not vegan in the EO brand are the chamomile and honey, because obviously honey comes from bees. There is a EO sulfate-free keratin shampoo, which is not vegan, and then the oatmeal and honey, obviously for the honey. There's a bar soap that is not vegan, but everything else in their line is. As far as gluten-free, again, they are certified gluten-free, so you do not have to worry about that. Both the EO and the Everyone line is certified gluten-free. The first deodorant that I tried from Schmidts came in a pot form, and I actually got, first of all, I got a sample pack, which are tiny, like little travel sizes. There were like, I think 4 or 5 of their scents in that. I love those, so I got the larger sizes, and these are 2-ounce sizes. Picked up a pack of these. This is actually the last one that we have in our house. This is the Ylang Ylang Calendula. I did not print off what the scents were, and I wish I had done that, but there was a tea tree, a fragrance-free, the Ylang Ylang, lime and bergamot. That was a very favorite scent in our household between my husband and I. That is probably one that I would repurchase that scent if it came in the next item that I'm going to show you guys, but really love this. The only thing, and I will post the video that I did, absolutely loved it. My husband has been using this because this contained baking soda. I was so disappointed when I could not use this, because this is the most effective natural deodorant I have tried for odor and wetness, whereas the EO that I actually, this is my second favorite. This brand, Schmidts deodorant, is my first favorite. This was just amazing. I was so sad when I couldn't use this because I developed a rash under my arms from the baking soda. This was no reapplying, no sticky after feeling. This was just amazing. It's certified vegan, it's cruelty-free, gluten-free. It is made in the USA. It's made in Portland, Oregon. It's formulated free of aluminum, propylene glycol, parabens, and phthalates. It's fast absorbing, but it's just, I couldn't use it. So within, I don't know, the last year, maybe the last 6 months, they came out, first of all, they came out with stick forms of this. Again, I could not use it because it contained baking soda, so that was kind of left me off for that. But I was very thrilled, and I did a whole video on this. Schmidts deodorant came out with a sensitive skin formula that does not contain baking soda. It has coconut oil, arrowroot powder, shea butter, fractionated coconut oil, jojoba. It does contain calendula wax. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Or tocopherol vitamin E. That is a gluten-free form. I've checked with the company on that. And essential oils based on what the scent is that you get. It is plant-based powders protect against wetness without the use of aluminum. This offers odor protection. This offers wetness protection. This is my favorite deodorant, and since I have found this, I got this 3-pack. It was $29.99 for a 3-pack. There contained geranium, which is the one I have been using, and I want to use this for quite a while. I've been using this for maybe a month and a half, because before I did a video, I wanted to make sure that there was no reaction to this. I have had no reaction whatsoever. The other, I can't say scent because it's fragrance free, but there is this option if you're looking for something that does not have a scent. And then tea tree, I picked up this one. I have not tried the fragrance free or the tea tree. I have a feeling my husband will claim one of those. Hopefully he'll get the fragrance free, because I really like tea tree. This is a very mild tea tree scent, but my husband will probably claim it considering he just finished up the potted form. And this deodorant, I said I wanted to make sure that it worked, that I was okay with it, and I'm back to my favorite, baby. It is an amazing deodorant. They don't use aluminum, and they cannot claim that they are an antiperspirant just because they don't have aluminum in it, which is kind of scary considering what I told you guys in the beginning, what aluminum does to your body. But you know what? Hey, it works, and the arrowroot powder, everything in here works for odor control, wetness protection, and I don't have an issue with that. So between the EO and the Schmidts deodorant, this stuff works, and I don't have to worry about reapplying it or it not it failing on me. It actually works. I know this video got a little long. I had a lot of information to discuss, a lot of deodorants that I wanted to share with you guys. Things everyone could react differently, but this is honest. This is my life. This is what I'm, going through, and these are the products that are working for me. So again, I know this video got long. I want to say thank you so much for new subscribers, my faithful, loyal subscribers that have been with me for a while. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I know this was, like I said, this was a request. I am finally getting this done, but I wanted to do, I researched, guys. I wanted to make sure I had everything for you guys. So with that said, that takes care of the deodorant part. I want to do a quick shout out of what I am wearing on my face so that you guys, I get questions like that, and if I don't put it at the end of the video, I don't remember. What I'm wearing as a foundation is the Cover FX. This is in P30. This is their pressed mineral foundation. So that's what this looks like. I have hit pan on this guy, but I love the Cover FX. No talc in this product whatsoever, so you don't have to worry about that. Very, very basic today. I applied it with an Eco Tools. This was part of the Alicia Silverstone collection. Again, I will put all links down below if I can find them. On my eyes, I'm wearing the Echo Bella. This is the flower color mascara. I absolutely love this for a natural mascara. I apply it to the tops and bottoms of my lashes. This is what the wand looks like. It is a wetter mascara, but it dries pretty quickly, so you don't have to worry about the smudge or anything like that. This is not a waterproof mascara, but I really like that for a natural, very natural look. I am wearing the Meant to Be Red Apple lipstick. This is in the color Cabernet Kiss. It is a burgundy, very light burgundy type color. I just like this. It's a natural flush on my lips. On my cheeks, I am wearing the Red Apple lipstick eyeshadow right here, and this is in the color Sugar and Spice. I actually have two of these. I loved it so much. I have one in my eyeshadow palette, and then one I keep for blush, and then I usually use a highlighter. I didn't use that today, but the highlighter I like with this is the color Sandcastle. Very close to the color of NARS, if you guys remember me talking about this. That very risque name that I'm not going to, starts with an O, that I'm not going to say online. But, and then on my eyes, this is a new shadow that I'm trying. This is from 100% Pure, and this is in the color Sugared. I just did a video review on, it was a small little haul, 2 eyeshadows that I got. So yeah, if you want to call that a haul, but it is a review on the product and brand. This is a gluten-free product. Absolutely love this. This color, I should say, is a very natural rose gold color, and it is a one and done. Put it on your lids, blend it up into your, into the crease, and one and you're done. I absolutely love that. So what is easier than that? So the links are down below. I will do my best. If there's anything that I did not cover that you guys want to know a little bit more about, even though this video was very, very long, thank you so much for staying with me. I know that you guys really wanted this video to come up. So that's it for my video. I am wishing everyone a happy, healthy, gluten-free day, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.